If you ask me, the Nintendo GameCube was an era of discovery. It was the true testament of learning about the experience of a 3D game design. It was a mysterious experiment, and, well, Nintendo took good advantage of this new opportunity. After learning about the basis of third-dimension gaming with games like Super Mario 64 and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, these games have not only influenced the GameCube era, but gaming as a whole. Nintendo learned about their new hardware and then created unforgettable experiences like Super Mario Sunshine, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, and Pikmin. The original Pikmin and its sequel, Pikmin 2, were both successful titles as far as sales were concerned, despite the GameCube itself not doing too well. These games were something new, and developed a devoted fan base not too long after the games launched. About 10 years after Pikmin 2 was released to the public, Pikmin 3 was given to the world. It was my first experience with a Pikmin game. I wasn't too sure what to expect, but the thing that always caught my eye while watching videos of the game was the style that it had. Everything looked so strategic and confusing to me at the time, but I thought it'd be something I'd really enjoy. And to no surprise, this game took me on an adventure I didn't think was possible. It took me to another planet. I was rather surprised to see this real-time strategy game have a legitimately soothing narration tone as well.
Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply.
The way the game was introduced to me was spectacular. After learning that the captains of the game are running out of food supply, they send out unmanned scout vessels to space to search for that necessity. The pilots located a planet that met their desires and then named it PNF 404. The SS Drake, the ship that the captains arrive in, malfunctions, separating the three of them in some unknown planet that had yet to be explored. These captains' names are Charlie, Alf, and Brittany. The gameplay begins as you take control of each adventurer as they discover the astonishing little creatures that the world hadn't never seen before, Pikmin. These unknown species of nature are right by your side the entire way through the game. If they don't die, you know. There are a couple things that really makes this game stand out from the other two in the series, though. The very first thing that I noticed is this. Look at this game. It is gorgeous. This is definitely the prettiest game on the Wii U at this moment, in my opinion. Probably because of the Wii U's HD capabilities. I know a console being HD isn't a big deal or anything, but dang, it looks tremendous. The plants look so realistic. And the water? Oh wow. It looks good enough to drink. The whole game is so pretty and actually looks real. Almost like you could walk outside and see exactly what's on your TV screen. With a really vibrant and realistic look, it's hard not to appreciate just how pretty this game really is. The adventuring factor is great as well. The gamepad acts as a map that allows you to see where your Pikmin are, where your captains are located, and also allows you to check around and see the general area of the place that you're exploring. The goal of each mission is to basically just survive by getting a bunch of fruit with the help of the Pikmin before the sun sets. Each day, the captains have some kind of journal that they update with their situation and how they're feeling, which is a really cool detail that adds a lot of depth to the game. Each fruit you collect gets you a container of juice to last you another day, so whenever you run out of juice, the game is pretty much over. You can start again from any day, which is probably a needed thing to do to collect fruit again. But collecting fruit? Sounds kind of easy, right? There are enemies stranded around this beautiful planet that aren't afraid to eat your Pikmin if they get too close. You need a bunch of Pikmin to take down certain enemies in boss fights, and you get those Pikmin by going around and tossing current ones at plants, animals, and other things like that, which are then carried to the onion, or the Pikmin generator as I like to call it. It feeds the so-called onion whatever the Pikmin carry to it, and it analyzes it, and then reproduces Pikmin in the ground. 'Cause that makes sense, I guess. And I just mentioned the boss fights. Oh man, those are amazing. Some bosses require you to use certain Pikmin because each of them have their own special ability. The red Pikmin can work in fire, the yellow can attack electricity, the blue Pikmin can swim in water, and then there's also two new Pikmin types. The new rock Pikmin can break glass, and then the other one, the winged Pikmin, can fly around and pick things up. It's cool to have certain Pikmin perform certain tasks because you can split up between captains and take turns with different sets of them to get around quicker. The really intimidating part of this game, though, is that it has a time limit. You start at daylight and end when the sun sets. If you're just exploring and taking your time, you may just lose. This is a game that I really want to look at and explore, simply because it's just so beautiful. I don't like that the days go by so quickly, but it gives the game challenge, which is a huge plus. It makes you think quickly whenever time is running out. This is, without a doubt, the best game on the Wii U at this point in time. That's just my opinion, but as a person who experienced Pikmin for the first time on Wii U, I can't wait to give the other two in the franchise a try. It's the most relaxing, most pretty, and most intriguing game that I have ever laid eyes on, and I really hope you give it a shot.